what I'm doing right now, I'm doing a couple different flours. I took some turnips and I'm gonna slice them very thin to the mandolin. Just be careful. Do not cut yourself. It's very dangerous. The mandolins are very dangerous. Make sure you use the guard if you're not familiar with it. So I do some turnips. You can do this with beets. You can slice the beets real thin. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the carrot. Slice the carrot real thin. So you got the carrots, you got the turnips. We're gonna make some flours out of them.
And for this one, you need little baby toothpicks. Okay, so pick this one. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna roll one. Like I said, a little bit too thick. It's tough to do them real thin with this. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna go all the way around. 1, 2. So pretty much that's what they look like. And I'm gonna stick a toothpick to them. Or 2 toothpicks to them, depends. So they look like this. And I'm gonna go in the cold water. I'm gonna do one more. Like I said, it's tough to do a real thin with my mandolin. I think I got it in the lowest. So I got 1. You can do as many as you want to. I usually do 2. See? Then put a carrot to it. Maybe a toothpick to it. And then when you assemble them, you can cover all these toothpicks with a piece of scallion. I'm gonna do one more. Like I said, you can do the same thing with these. You can put them in different color water. So you can put them in green water, yellow water, all kinds of different waters for the different color, food coloring. So use a nice food coloring. And the thing about when I'm in the kitchen, I got my dog that always wants to go out. It's always barking. Yeah, he always smells some kind of food. So pretty much that's what they look like. Now I'm going to try doing the same thing with the carrots. I'm going to take the carrot, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to kind of do it on the side. So that's what they look like. I'm going to put one. Let's try another one. I'm going to flip them. I'm going to do the same thing. Flip them over here. Because that's tough to do on the carrots without cutting your fingers in the mandolin. But pretty much like this. Like this. And I'm going to put a toothpick through. And they'll open up when they get into the ice water. And one simple one to do with the carrot, just take your carrot. See how I'm doing? You make it this shape first, all the way around. Then you just go in between. You could go exactly the same way that you did before. These are the easiest ones to make. Oops, come on, I must have missed one. You gotta make sure you go all the way down the end. So you need to use the tip of your knife for this one. That's pretty much what they look like. You do a couple of those. And these are very easy to put in your crudités. See? It's like this is a small carrot. Sometimes it's easier to come up with a big carrot. When you got a big carrot, after you do a lot of that, you start getting arthritis. Your fingers start hurting. And I did a lot of these over the years. And a couple of things you can do with them. Like I said, you can garnish your crudités. You can garnish your, any kind of vegetable tray, or you can make a nice bouquet and put it in the centerpiece of your buffets. Give it to your girlfriend, give it to your mother as a nice Christmas present, or Easter or Mother's Day coming up. And see how cute this look? And then with these, you can intertwine these with a few other different ones. You can do the same thing with exactly the same thing with with the zucchini or summer squash. These carrots are real skinny. It's tough to do little tiny ones. They got little tiny flowers. That's pretty much what I got so far. As you can see, everything's going to be iced out, so in a little bit they'll open up nicely. Look, already they start opening up. Look at the radish are starting opening up pretty much. Look at the other radish opening up, so real nice. And if you have a bigger carrot, you can go and put this inside of a carrot, and you got double. And what you do, when you put them in a basket, or when you put them in a bouquet, the way you do is you cover up all the toothpicks with some scallions. Another one to do is a leek. You can do this with the leek, you can do this with scallions, and you pretty much take the leek, cut the ends off, this pretty much stem, and you pretty much go all the way around. Just go slice all the way. If my dog barks every once in a while, he's behind me, I think he's about ready to bark. Sorry for that. You must smell leeks. That dog barks at broccoli, carrots, peas, green beans, you name it. And you can take this, and it'll open up. You can do is what you can do in the middle. If you want to, you can do like a little carrot with a carrot Parisian and stick that in the middle, and it'll open up really nice. But it'll open up really nice without putting anything in it. You can take your Parisian scooper, or I'm just going to do it by hand. I'm just going to make a little half ball, put it around there off. And okay, you know, they got these knives called tournée knives, which is like a little curved paring knife. I don't have one of these right in front of me, so I can put this in the middle. Or another thing that I can do is I can take one of those turnips that came out a little thick. I just make if you have a daisy cutter, you can use a daisy cutter, but if you don't have a daisy cutter, you can just do it by hand. You can freelance. I mean, if I don't care how many sizes it is, if it has 20 sizes, that's okay. I don't know if you can see this. Actually, I got two stuck on top of each other, so I'm doing two for the price of one. So if you have a daisy cutter, you can do the same thing with the daisy cutter. I'm just going to put this in the middle, with the one that I did. Put this one in the middle. Just take a toothpick to it. Be careful, don't stab your fingers. That's what it looks like. I'm going to do two more. Where's the hell? I'm going to do two more. Oh, there's the other one. I know I did two, because I had one on top of each other. Just going to take this one. I'm going to take the carrot. I said, if you have a Parisian scoop, you can do a Parisian scoop. I do have one, but I'm too lazy to go get it. I'm going to put this all around like a little ball. Put it inside. Toothpick, and they're ready.